Well, I'm pretty much good if you're good, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
sweet.
sweet. As I said, if you have to use the bathroom, just tell me.
No worries, mate.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully my dog doesn't jump up and fucking smack on the glass and shit too much. Eh? She's due to go outside. Maybe later I'll take her out.
Sweet.
I want to say, bro, thanks for coming onto the studio because I just pretty much chop it into any point, like me chatting shit. So I want to say thanks for coming into the studio. It's not set up how I'd like it to be, but
it's good.
I think the people watching won't notice any different, bro.
Yeah.
So it's sweet. How far did you come today? Where'd you come from?
I came from Wilton.
Wilton?
It's over near Picton.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Near
nice.
Wollongong, you know where that is?
Yeah. Nice. I went there the other day, actually. I did skydiving at Picton.
Yes.
Eh? Yeah.
I've seen skydivers every day and hear some stories, man, where some people shoots fail. Never want to try it.
You not done it yet?
Nah. Scared of heights, I don't want to try it, man.
Bro, I'm scared of heights too.
Yeah. So is that where you went to Wilton?
Yeah.
Do they tell you stories when you go there?
Nah. Oh, bro.
I think someone landed on someone's driveway literally and full, like, splattered apparently.
Oh, my God, bro.
Yeah. After hearing those stories, man, you don't want to go on there.
Oh. Bro, I did it, first time I did it at Wollongong, and then I did it again, like, 2 weeks ago at Picton.
Yeah.
Maybe even less than 2 weeks ago. I took my girlfriend there. Bro, she had the worst time doing her jump. I had the maddest time. I got video for both of us and shit.
Do you jump by yourself? Or
you have an instructor. I think you have to do in Australia 7 jumps with an instructor, and then you start doing your own training, and you start doing like, I think that what we jumped was like 27,000 feet, but then your first jump's maybe like 19,000 feet. You do maybe like 10 of those, and eventually you get a license.
Yeah. And
then eventually after like 40 jumps, I think, then you can take other people for a jump as well.
Oh, that'd be freaky.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How's the free dive?
I explained exactly what skydiving feels like, all right? Yeah. So you go, my first time anyway, I'm scared of heights too. Like I'm actually fucking mad bitch when it comes to anything, bro. Ladders and shit, bro, at work. You're in the plane and you're thinking, okay, this is pretty fucking scary, but it's all right. As soon as they open the door, they have the door open for like 2-3 minutes, bro, and you can see out the ground, bro. You're 27,000 feet up. And that's when the fear kicks in. Like,
yeah, it would.
But because you're strapped to this guy, he's going skydiving. Like, I'm not. I don't have a choice, bro. Yeah. So this guy's jumping. I have no choice. And the fear's there. But as soon as I left the plane, it's like all the fear went away, like completely. And I kind of realized in that moment, like, fear is just a fight or flight. When there's nothing you can do, there's no point being scared. Your body, it just gets rid of it. Like, I just genuinely thought, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to die. But the free fall is pretty cool, bro. It goes way faster and way quicker than you even have time to process it.
I was going to say, you'd be moving too, eh?
Yeah. It's like the maddest scene in a movie, honestly. The best I can explain it is like the maddest scene in a movie, but you're watching it on a really tiny screen. Yeah. So it's like you don't really have the experience of it, but you just know what's happening.
Nice.
But yeah, bro, it's cool. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it.
I want to try. I'm scared of heights, but it'd be the last thing I'd try. How's everything looking down at everything?
Pretty cool, bro. Pretty cool. I reckon Wollongong was better if I was to recommend it to anyone.
You got the beach, you got everything.
Yeah, the water's pretty mad to see. But I'm going to go either tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to do the one at Hunter Valley. I'm going to do it again.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Nice. It is a good way to start. I reckon start the year, bro. You know, about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my missus, we're doing it again because she fell, her instructor broke his leg on the landing. And
really?
And then, like, when she was falling, she had all this problem with her mask and shit, and, like, she didn't have a good time. So they said, all right, you can come back and try again. So I'll have to fucking do it again, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have you always been around there, Picton?
Yeah, I grew up in Campbelltown, Macquarie Fields.
Yeah,
that's where I grew up.
Nice.
But, yeah, moved out, lived in Oran Park and stuff like that, and then moved out bought a house in 19 out in Wilton with my wife. Yeah.
At 19, did you say?
No, in 2019.
I was going to say, that's bare crazy.
Yeah, 2019, we bought out there. That was good.
Nice. Your wife, you say?
My wife, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Far out, bro. So how old are you?
Me, I am 31.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
31.
I could have guessed by 25, 24, bro.
In my head, I still think I'm like 22.
Yeah.
I jump off the truck or run around and think, I'm getting old, man.
Don't tell me that, bro.
31.
I say I'm only 27, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
as soon as you hit 30, then you can start to feel it, you know. Aches, pains, longer to recover. As soon as you hit 30.
Yeah, I'm excited then,
Yeah. I know, it's good. Yeah, we were out there in 19
bro.
Just before COVID hit, just after we got married. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, mad. Well, good effort, bro. Buying a house is like, I think everyone's goal at the moment, but no one's fucking doing it anymore.
So hard, man. They've made it so hard to buy these days.
Yeah,
everything.
Bro. I had a house. I was actually living over at Windsor, and I was paying it off for a couple years, and eventually I just said, I I'm fucking over it, bro.
Yeah.
I've just sold it, and I've just
Yeah.
been spending all my money ever since,
It's so easy. You can spend money so easy, man.
Way faster than I earn it, bro.
Yeah.
Way faster.
Yeah. The good thing about properties, but when you look at it, no matter what, it's always going to go up.
Yeah.
So when you buy 10, 15 years, it's going to be doubled, or you're going to make a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
When you buy cars and stuff like that, it's always going to devalue.
Yeah. It's pretty much the only thing you can buy materialistic wise that will go up, Yeah. And I'm assuming you and your wife bought that together because you wanted to start a family and all that stuff?
Yes, I wanted to start a family. I already did have a daughter to my previous wife. Partner, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Then met my new wife. Got married. We got married in Fiji.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That was good. Went to Fiji. Really gave everyone. We got 19. We got married. We told everyone, we're going to go on a holiday, but we're going to get married while we're there. So whoever wants to come. We gave everyone 6 months' notice.
Yeah.
It was good. 30 people came, like close
family.
family.
Wow, that's cool.
And then from Fiji, we came back home. And then I think a week later, went to the Maldives for our honeymoon.
Maldives, bro.
Maldives was good.
Goals, bro.
Yes.
Hey, I've been looking at them heaps lately, the Maldives. That's mad.
Maldives is good. You got your own little, on the resort, you had your little bungalow over the water. You just jump straight into the water.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, that would have been a mad holiday. How long were you in the Maldives for?
7 nights.
Yeah, that's tight.
That was really good.
How was it planning, like when you went to get married in Fiji, was there like the ceremony and the reception and all that stuff as well? Or did you do that?
Everything. So we basically, my wife organised everything, but just told them what we wanted. And then they organised basically everything for us.
Yeah,
it was funny because when we did the, we got married in the church at Shangri-La, and the celebrant was late. He was on Fiji time.
Yeah.
He rocked up in his jandals. He was in his jandals too. He was like half an hour late. It was good, but it was good.
That's so funny,
It was
bro.
funny, but
even celebrants on
really
Fiji
good night.
time.
Yeah,
absolutely. I've been to Fiji before, bro. Like, there is no timing, bro.
Yeah.
You get there when you get there.
Yeah, you just say Fiji time.
I've been on Fiji.
Fiji.
Bula.
Nah, it's good there.
Vanaka, is that what they say?
Yeah.
Vanaka, thank you. I went to Fiji maybe like probably around the same time, maybe 2019 as well.
Yeah.
I've been on Fiji time ever since. I do not get nowhere on time.
That's good,
But I'm honestly horrible, but I'm getting better at it, bro.
Yeah.
And what about for work? What do you do for work? You're saying getting in and out of trucks, so I'm assuming like you drive
in
trucks?
and out of trucks. So I own my own company. So I do excavation, demolition, and landscaping.
Nice. Always on it? Always on that?
Now, look, I've always worked in it, doing it when I was a kid. And then I was running companies for a few friends. That was good. Then I thought, I might as well go out on my own. I'm doing everything anyway. So I went out on my own. I went out on my own when COVID started. The worst time to start.
Wow.
But I had to wait till we bought a property. And then I went out and started. So big days, 14-hour days, sacrifice. Then my wife fell pregnant. And then I wasn't ever at home because I was always working. So I just started the company. But yeah, pushed through, and then it's going on to 5 years, 6 years, 5 years.
Wow.
Got a few workers. There's 7 of us now.
Wow, bro.
We've got a lot of trucks, machines.
Good effort,
bro. Really good. Hard work, put in big days, a lot of sacrifices, but it was good.
Yeah. And how do you feel like now having employees? Are you able to do less time, or are you still having to put the same time?
Still doing more time. I'm going to focus this new year come in. I'm going to focus on taking a step back, trying to build a strong crew at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm nearly there. Just build a strong crew. I can take a step back and I can spend more time with the family. That's the goal. But I'm still involved in everything. Like I drive the truck, I'm labouring, machine. I get in there and have a go. I don't sit there and give orders. I just jump in there with the boys, have a go, and just get amongst it. It's good.
Yeah, nice. What about as an employee? Like, do your lads do the same kind of hours, or is it more just like running the business? Like, how does the landscaping and demolition?
They do.
work?
We more do like excavation and truck driving, but they do. They do their 40 to 60 hours a week, whatever they want. I give them the option to work on the weekends if they want to work for extra money.
Wow.
It's up to them. But yeah, minimum 38 hours a week.
Yeah, wow. That's mad, bro. You've done well then for only having doing this for 5 years roughly since 2019. Like,
you got a few
you get
trucks.
7 lads. That's that's hectic, bro.
Stressful at times, has its good days and bad days, but it's good.
Yeah. Was it stressful in the beginning? Like, you just started working for yourself, your missus has fallen pregnant.
Yes.
Like, I can imagine that would have been a pretty difficult time.
It was just a lot of... And the thing is, like, when I first started, no one helped me. I started from scratch on my own. It was through COVID, so it was hard. Made a lot of sacrifices. And when I started becoming successful, a lot of people would make up rumors saying, oh, what's he doing? Is he doing something? Because they look at you, tattoos, young, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing something dodgy, stuff like that. like I'm fucking sacrificing, working 12, 13 hours. While people are sleeping, I'm working. I'm doing double shifts. I'm not seeing my family, nothing, to get to where I've got today. But no matter what you do, always someone's going to say something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good, bad, not helping someone, helping someone. Someone's always going to say something. I get it all the time. Even to this day with my new company that I've started with the men's mental health. So sometimes some of the boys message me, but I feel like it's them letting it off their chests because they don't really want to speak to it. They message me and they just carry on and say all these things. I just let it go. I just said, I'm here if you need to talk. 'Cause I know what it's like. But yeah, I've made a lot of sacrifices, but I got there in the end and I'm still pushing through.
Yeah, bro.
It's risky. I fail a lot.
Yeah,
You fail a lot. You take risks. I've taken big risks. But you just got to keep pushing through.
Yeah, well, you've done well, bro, to push through. And you're right, bro. It doesn't matter what you do. I was actually watching Steve Will Do It. Do you know who Steve Will Do It is? Like this YouTuber. He made his first video again on Christmas Day. He's been banned from YouTube for I think 4 years now. He's been banned permanently. He wasn't allowed his own videos, wasn't allowed in other people's videos because he's a bit controversial, right?
Yeah.
But he also is very generous. He gives away millions and millions of dollars a month, right? I was watching him give out heaps of money in this video. And I was thinking as he was giving away this money, it doesn't matter who he gives money to, someone's still going to say, oh, you should have given it to this person. And then I was thinking, bro, if you gave it to homeless people would say, oh, well, what if they spent it on drugs? Won't you give it to an animal shelter? If you give it to an animal shelter, why wouldn't you give it to homeless people? Bro, you can't. You can't win. You actually can't win. Nah. It's impossible.
No matter what you do. And if you're not helping anyone, if you got so much money, oh, you should be helping them. You've got so much money. Like nothing you do, you can't win, man.
Right, even Billie Eilish came out the other day and was saying something about Elon Musk and she was ripping. She did an $11 million donation or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And she was rubbishing all these 100 millionaires and billionaires at this event, saying you just have way more money than me. Can't you just give away more?
I've seen a post or something like that. Yeah.
But then at the same time, I was people are also rubbishing Billie Eilish, being yeah, but you still have more money than me, so you should give more money away too. You can't win, bro.
Yeah, you can't, man.
But I've honestly learned that a while ago. I learned that my job isn't actually to please anyone at all. Even through having bosses, I just quit on the 24th from the company I was at for a very long time. I learned maybe a year into working with that guy. I was with him for almost 10 years. I don't give a fuck if I make him happy or not because it's impossible. My job is to make sure I'm proud of what I've done today, and he'll get happier with me over time. It's almost like an added bonus as a cherry on top if I'm proving to myself I can do better. But bro, you can't fucking please others.
No.
And what about this mental health group that you've started? When did that start?
So it started obviously as a kid. I've always dealt with mental health and. Growing up as a kid, I grew up in Housing Commission, Macquarie Fields. There was a lot going on in Macquarie Fields with those riots back in 25 or 24, somewhere there. We were just roaming the streets, running amok. And with us growing up, being a boy growing up, you always thought you can't talk about mental health. You got to be big, you got to be tough. That's what everyone's got a picture of. And then so with me dealing with growing up, I turned to crime and drugs since the age of 9 years old. In and out of juvie, and then probably, I think at the age of 13, I did the big work. I did 11 months in juvie.
Wow.
I went in there and I was withdrawing off drugs bad.
Bro, you're young, bro. Yes. Did you say 13?
13, yes.
And you're withdrawing off drugs, bro.
Yes.
Well,
I didn't realise. So I went in there, and then I went to Reby in Campbelltown. That's for 15s and under. So I went there, and then I was there for a week, and then they had to send me to Cobham. Cobham's in Penrith because I needed 24-hour nursing because I was withdrawing that bad of drugs.
Wow.
And then I became good. Went back to Reby. They sent me back there. Did my Year 10 certificate. Got up to no good inside. A couple of fights, stuff like that. But just always angry and wanting to fight everyone. That's the way with me dealing with my mental health. Just wanted to fight. I was angry with everyone. Just wanted to fight all the time. So I did that. And then after getting out of juvie, I was 15, I think, 14, nearly turning 15. I got out, turned my life around, got a job, stopped hanging around the people that I was hanging around with. I was doing good. I started playing football again because I did good in footy. And I was supposed to sign a contract for Bulldogs development squad. So I went and tried out for them. Everything was going well, did the trial. Then I got a phone call saying, we want you to come on the team. So mad, I was pumped. And then some of the boys that I used to hang around with growing up in the area, we used to catch up. They used to come over ours for barbecues. I used to go over their house. We used to go out to the city and stuff. I was age 17 at this point, and then something happened, and then they made up a rumor about something. And I'm the type of person growing up where I'm straight to the point.
Yeah.
I'll go straight to the source, confront them, and tell them how it is. So I did that. They owned a barbershop. I went there. I did that. Confronted them. They were my mates too at the time. They denied it, and they didn't like the fact that I went to the barbershop and confronted them. So they rang me that night, and they said, "Oh, come meet up. Like, we'll sort it out." So I went there. I rang one of my boys. There was 3 of us that went in the car just in case something happened. We pulled up there. It was in Minto. We pulled up there. Then I jumped out of the car, and we got surrounded by like 40 people.
Wow.
I'm like, fuck. And then I still stuck to my guns. They said, "What's your problem?" I said, "Well, let's have a go one-on-one." Had a go with them. And then one of the cousins jumped in. I had a go with him, got it over him. Had a go with the other brother. And then I ended up getting it over him. Then everyone just rushed in on me. I got stabbed 6 times.
Ah.
Yeah.
Rah.
I got stabbed 6 times. Then I remember I was down. And then there was just too many people, 40 people. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
And then they dragged me. And then I got dragged. They all jumped on me. And my mate, my good mate Pucks, he was there. He jumped on top of me to save me. And then I remember everyone scattered. Then I jumped in the car. Then I noticed there was blood pouring out of me everywhere. And I said, "Fuck, we got to go to the hospital, man." So I jumped in the car, started driving to the hospital, and we seen a Shell servo there in Minto. Then I pulled over. I said, "Man, pull over. I'm not going to make it, eh?" So we pulled into the servo, and I jumped out. It was all on the news, and now you could see it. It was in the newspaper. I jumped on the side of the servo. My mate put shirts around me to stop all the blood, and I was just flopping back and forward. Then the ambulance, cops came first, ambulance came. Then I remember getting in the back of the ambulance, and then I looked up at them. I couldn't breathe because so much blood in my lungs. And I said, "Am I going to die?" And then boom, passed out. Probably woke up, I think the next day or something. Neck brace on, tubes in the side.
Fuck.
Survived it, which was lucky.
Fucking hell, bro. Before we go any further, I just want to touch on a couple things so far. In that moment, could you tell you were getting stabbed, or was it just so much going on?
Didn't feel it at all.
Yeah.
I knew that when there was so many people that just rushed me, and then I just covered up, and my mate jumped on me. There was just so much going on.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I got stabbed to everyone scattered, and then I looked at it and there was blood pouring out. I couldn't even feel it still. Obviously the adrenaline and everything up.
Yeah.
And then when I jumped in the car and got to the servo, then I could start to feel it.
Yeah, bro.
All the blood everywhere, and then I'm like, fuck.
And was the pain like an instant realization, or was it like a slow, gradual one?
Nah, it slowly came on, then it started getting worse, then the pain was unbearable. You can't describe it.
Yeah.
Just when the blood was in my lungs and I was trying to breathe, I was drowning.
Fuck.
I remember looking at the ambulance guy in the eye, and I said, "Am I going to die?" That's all I remember saying. Then that's boom, I passed out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, that is crazy that you were able to even
six
survive
times.
that.
2 in the right side chest, collapsed lung. 3 in the side. Yeah, 3 in the side, 2 in the back. That's 7 times. 7 times, yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, so punctured kidney and collapsed lung from it.
Nah, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Very scary. So
I remember being a kid, bro. I remember being younger. Like, it was almost like normal in most areas for 40 boys to come. Doesn't matter if it's 40 on 40 or if it's 40 on 6. Like, even hearing stories about it, if you weren't involved in it, you're going down to the park to be there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how at the time I don't remember it being as traumatic of an experience to look back and go, "Oh, this is actually fucked." It was almost like, it's hard to say normal, bro. You know, it's sad to say it's almost normal, but yeah, that's crazy, bro. Thankfully, you made it to that hospital in time.
Yes.
So you woke up like a day later.
Yeah. I remember took a long time to recover physically and mentally.
Well, bro, you were on your way to signing up for the Canterbury and all that as well. You'd already gone through one setback, you started to pull yourself together. To have that realization so early on, though, to be like 15 and think, I'm going to stop hanging around with these people and get myself a job and work hard and train and do footy and shit. Like, fuck, people take a lot longer than that to realize, bro. Like, it took me till probably 22 to stop making stupid decisions like that. Absolutely. So, why? What was it? Was juvie that realization for you?
Yeah, because when I went in the juvie, I remember first going in when I was withdrawing off drugs, and I walked in and they told me how long I was doing, and I broke down. I was a kid. I'm doing 11 months.
Yeah.
I went in the cell and I broke down, and my boy that was Pucks that was there, he was in the same unit, which was luckily. I went in there, I broke down, he came in the room, he comforted me, it was good. And then I came out, and then one of the boys straight away tried to fight me for my shoes, TNs. And then my mate come out and said, "No, like leave him." And then when I come off the drugs and settled down and got involved and everything, it was good. Like I did my year 10 certificate in there. Yeah, I played footy, but then I just didn't want to be in there. I said, "This isn't for me." I had a lot of time to think. It wasn't for me, so I got out, stopped hanging around those people, and just changed my life around.
Yeah. When you were in there, did you kind of think like, yeah, it makes sense that I'm in here, or were you kind of looking around going, "Oh fuck, I can't believe I'm in here"?
I couldn't believe that I was in there, but then after a while, after all the shit I was doing, like it was bound to happen. Yeah. And I'm kind of glad it happened because I was that bad on drugs. Luckily, if I didn't get locked up, I would have went to like maybe OD'd or did something worse. So I'm kind of glad it happened.
Yeah.
It stopped me. It pulled me away from that life.
Yeah. It's funny how you don't look at jail or juvie or anything like rehabilitation, but it's actually the program designed for It's actually to rehabilitate people to get back to normal living again, you know? Yes. Not just from crime, but also from drugs a lot of the time too. Yeah. It's almost like a permanent rehab, bro, for some people. All right, so you got out, you started training heaps, doing footy, then this incident happened. I know you said that you felt like, you know, someone made up a rumour, you went down to the barber shop and stuff. You were quick to react. Were you always quick to react up until that point?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just like I said, dealing with mental health and stuff as a kid. I just wanted to fight everyone. Yeah. And I was known, like, I'm going to talk myself up. Back, like, when I was growing up in Macquarie Fields, I was known just to punch on with people. Yeah, yeah. Just wanted to fight everyone all the time. Used to fight all the older boys. Just, yeah.
And these lads from the barbershop, like at the time, were you just close mates, or were they just boys from the area?
We went out, like, obviously had a fake ID, went out to the city. We went out to the city together, went over their house, like we were close. Yeah. And for that, like, when they said come and speak, but like come sort it out, I didn't think that was going to happen. Yeah. Like I think maybe we'll go there. They said, yeah, we'll talk and shit. We'll just have a one-on-one and that's it. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, for that to happen, man, I was pretty shocked. But
bro, especially for lads to jump out with shinks and that, bro, like fucking hell. Like obviously someone had said something like, fuck, we're not okay with this. Being a young'un, getting fake IDs and that, going out clubbing, like I did the same thing. That's good fun. I remember I was born in 1998. Yeah. So you can just one little scratch, bro, and it's 1996.
I used my older brother's ID, which is good.
Nice. Yeah, that works too, bro.
It worked. Even though we look nothing alike, it worked.
yeah. So what about siblings? So you got an older brother? Is that the only sibling?
I got an older brother, 2 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters.
Oh wow, so there's a lot of years.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. And who was you pretty close or not? If you'd taken your brother's ID, were you close? Did he know?
Growing up, we were close, but as we got older, we started going our own ways.
Yeah, yeah. Did he know you were taking his ID?
Oh, yeah, he'd give it to me. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. So what about after this moment, bro? You've woken up in the hospital. What's the first kind of thoughts and stuff that are going through your head at that stage?
Oh, there was just so much going on. They changed my name at the hospital, put John Doe. There was just so much going on. I was angry. I just want to get out of the hospital and just go straight down there. Yeah. I couldn't walk, couldn't do nothing. I had to have these 3, you blow in this tube and the balls come up. Couldn't even get 3 of them up. Yeah. So it was a long recovery.
How long?
I think it took me a year to recover, physically and mentally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And when you say mentally, what part of the mental took time to recover?
I just go in there, had a few nightmares of what happened and stuff like that. Went home. Seen a psychiatrist. They put me on some medication which helped with the pain and just I don't know, man. Just nightmares of what happened. Like I could have died. Like I'm like thankful that I'm alive. Like stuff like that. And that's when I pulled myself back from a lot of people from then. Yeah. And I restarted, reset, got rid of all my friends. Had big trust issues. So then I met my ex-partner. And then I had a kid with her. I was 18 when I had my first kid. Wow. So my daughter's now, she's 12 years old. Wow. Yeah.
What's that like, bro? What's it like being 18, thinking, fuck, as a kid going?
I was young, so I was still, it made me see life differently. But yeah, I was young. It was good. It was good. Yeah. My ex was a lot older than me. So I kind of got a little bit brainwashed.
Yeah.
But I'm like 18, 17 years old with a 29-year-old,
Yeah.
you think it's mad, eh?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
bro. Straight out, you think that's mad.
Being a guy, you think, oh, it's mad. Like, she's got a house, she's got a car.
Yeah.
And then she ended up falling pregnant, and my parents were against it, which
Yeah.
I don't blame them now that I'm an adult.
Yeah.
But yeah, so had my daughter, which was good.
Yeah, that is good, bro.
Yeah.
You say it made you have a different outlook on life.
On life, yeah. Everything you do is just for your kids now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I only hear stories of it. I don't know it yet. I've never had kids yet. God willing, one day. But everyone says the same thing, bro. Once you have kids, you just look at the world differently.
It's hard to explain till you've experienced it.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Yeah, that's cool. And how long between when you were together to your wife now? Like, was there a bit of a gap where you?
Yeah,
were
so
on your own?
I left her in 2013, 2014, and then when I left her, it was a bad breakup. I left her. I said, listen, I can't do this no more. I was young. I knew that it wasn't for me. And then I thought I was doing the right thing by being honest and saying it, but it was the worst thing, man.
Yeah.
Then she used my kid against me. Couldn't see my kid for a good year or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how old was your kid at that stage?
She was 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been definitely rough.
It's hard, and that's a big thing these days, that everyone's going through. Like, I've been through it. I know what it's like. Like, after that happened, I just wanted to see my daughter. Whatever's going on between me and you, it's between me and you. Nothing to do with our kid. But unfortunately, they just use kids as weapons these days, some people.
It's
very
bullshit,
sad. Like, I was, like, bad. Like, and then she got an AVA put out on me, so I couldn't even text or nothing. So I didn't hear from my kid. Then I'd see Facebook photos of my kid. Like, my ex would be dating someone else, and then there'd be a guy there, and then my daughter would be on his lap on Instagram or Facebook. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and bro, I can't imagine how fucking hard that would have been.
Yeah.
Sounds like a few road bumps so far, bro. You know, you get yourself into a good position again, and life happens on life
That was
terms.
hard, not seeing my kid, because everything I was wanted to do was for my kid. So I went for a stage there where I said, like, I couldn't see my kid, so I tried to take my life a couple of times, and I said that it was just too much, overwhelming. I was still young too.
You would have been like 22,
I would have
maybe
been
21.
like 18 when I had her. I would have been about 20.
Yeah.
19, 20, yeah.
Bro, I can't even imagine going through that at 20.
Yeah.
I got to be real, bro. You're a tough cunt, because at 20, I was barely struggling to fucking worry about myself, let alone someone that I can't control either.
Yeah, it was hard, and I did nothing wrong to her. I just wanted, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand that you hear some stories where people are bad to their partners and stuff like that. It wasn't the case. She did that, and then it was Christmas. I remember it was Christmas time, and it was about 8 months since I heard from my daughter. And I sent her an Instagram post. I said, hey, listen, like, I don't mean to bother you. I just want to know if my daughter's okay. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Merry Christmas. Just want to know if she's okay. Really nice post I sent. An hour later, knock on the door. Please come to arrest me. Breach of ABO. Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's a full, like, it's a sad system, bro. It's like, it's a full weapon. There's almost nothing you can do about it, as a lad. There's nothing you can do about it. I hear stories and stories, bro, about lads I know, like, they still can't see their kids, bro. It's
bad.
today, you know?
So bad out there. This new thing that I've started, we'll go into that soon. But, it's bad out there about it.
I can imagine too, it would have give you a bit of a distrust in women, or did you understand at the time, no, not all girls are the same? Like,
look, at that stage, I thought all women are the same.
Yeah.
And then I met my current wife, started dating her. We started dating, and then I remember, for me to start seeing my daughter again, I remember, because she has 2 older kids, I remember seeing her oldest kid working. He was working at a butcher doing an apprenticeship or something. I said, oh, hey, mate, how you going? Like, I seen him at the butcher. I said, how's, like, my daughter? He goes, yeah, he's good, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, good, hope you're all well. And I gave him a $50 tip. And then I left. And then I got a phone call that night from my ex on private number saying, hey, like, thanks for the tip for her son. You know, I didn't mean to do all this, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can see your daughter. And that was the turning point for her to letting me see my daughter again.
wow.
So I just played it cool. I said, yeah, no worries. Then she goes, you can come over and see her. Because I started turning my life around and started doing good. And then I went over and started seeing her. And then, like, they had barbecues, cutting cakes, birthdays. I was going over, I seen her. And my ex thought we're getting back, because me coming over all the time, she thought we're getting back together.
Yeah.
But I was just being as nice as I could just to see my daughter. So yeah, that's the case. And she thought we're getting back together, but it didn't happen. Then I got with my current wife now, and then my ex, she
kicked it again.
Big time.
Fuck.
She started messaging my current wife saying, "Oh, we're still talking, blah blah blah. He used to do this to me, like he's good in this and blah blah blah." Just making up all this shit, trying to like break us. So I had to deal with all that. And then when my current wife had to meet my daughter, it was a big issue. But when other guys were around my daughter, like I had no say.
Yeah.
I said, that's fine. I said, you can meet my new wife before our daughter comes around. I respect that because you're the mum. I respect all that. So I remember the first time that happened, I was in the car. We drove to her mum's house. My current wife jumped out of the car. My ex jumped out of the car. She brought a couple of her girlfriends to try and intimidate my wife. I said, don't worry about her. I said, she'll talk and try and intimidate, blah, blah, blah. Just ignore it. And then from there, it was just started seeing my daughter again.
Yeah.
Started
getting better and better from there. But it's a mad lesson, eh? Like, I like you can only fight evil with kindness, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give him that generosity, bro.
Yes.
Like if you were someone else, if you didn't have as much empathy and understanding as you do now, you know, there's a lot of people out there that would have painted her kids as her as well, bro.
Yeah.
You know, let alone giving a $50 tip, maybe come with a bit more anger, frustration, and take your anger out on them. Like how some people use each other's kids as weapons, use other people's kids as weapons on them too, bro. You know, but like it's a very rare thing to be as generous as giving that 50. And I think it's amazing that it got to come back in your favor, bro. You know,
it worked out well in the end. But this is the thing. Like I can say so many things to make the kids turn, but it's not my place. It's not my. You know what I mean? They need their mum. What's happen. If they're old, when they're older, when they're adults, and they do decide to ask, I will let them know. Yeah, I will tell them the story. But other than that, it's just put it under the rug. Yeah, I'm not the type to go out there and start trouble like that.
Yeah, and that's a mad thing, bro. I remember I was dating a bird a while ago, like years ago by now, I reckon, and she was already a mum to a kid as well, a son. And the whole world was new to me. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What's my position? What am I meant to do? All this shit.
It's a big thing taking on someone else's kids too.
It was like I wouldn't even call it a challenge. It was just something I had to be very cautious about, you know? But then, like, he obviously has a dad who's not cool with me being in the picture as well. And he's just using the kid as a weapon, bro. Or when you go home, tell mum this, tell dad this, tell Doxie this. And like going all this stuff, and I remember being in the moment. I had like, but I'm good at arguing too, bro. Like I'm fucking vindictive. I'm fucking retaliative. Like I actually love arguing. I can't lie to you, but I knew like this kid. Like I would just tell him the same thing. Like, you know, your dad's a superhero. Your dad's actually Superman. Like your dad's so cool, but then he'd be telling him all this crazy shit about me and the mum, bro. But like the kids don't need that.
They don't need that. It wrecks them because then you got your kids growing up thinking all these things. All they need is their support from their parents and everyone around them. But growing up as a kid, like think about it as an adult now. Think about it, if you knew your mum was holding you against your dad, now as an adult, you'd think like you'd hate your mum. Yeah. You'd go and you'd sit her down and you say, what did you do that for? Yeah. As an adult. But as kids, you don't think of all that, and you're destroying your kids. People are destroying their kids, putting all these things in their heads, man. It's sad. Yeah, it's absolutely sad, bro. And I think it's a savior with the, you know, you said you tried to take your own life a couple of times, and thankfully that didn't work, because that would have, you know, I can understand the moment. I've been in those positions before, but it's just a shame that not only kids get pushed to this place, parents get pushed to this place as well, all because of some people can't let go of their own pain, bro. And the sayings, hurt people, you know, like it's there's nothing sometimes we can do. We have to hurt people. Yeah. We have to cut ties. We have to let people go. We have to say the things we don't want to say, but they need to be said. Yeah. And then, the reaction's on them, bro. Yeah, it's on them. So you and your current wife, it sounds like she's also been a very mentally strong person too, you know. Yeah, she's very supportive,
come into your life. Yeah. And then now she's dealing with an ex and all this stuff as well, and friends coming to the meet and greet and shit. Yeah. So she's a tough girl.
Yeah, she's good. She took on my daughter as a stepmom, and she's really good at that. Wow. We've got together now, we've got a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 7-week-old.
Bro, 7-week-old even.
Crazy. 4-year-old
Wow.
girl, 3-year-old boy, and a 7-week-old boy.
Fuck, that's cool, bro.
Crazy.
That's cool.
Crazy at the moment at home, full on, but really good.
Yeah, that's cool. So obviously you got through that little chapter. So you had 4-year-old, 7-week. What's the middle one?
3-year-old, a 4-year-old girl, 3-year-old boy, and a 7-week-old boy.
Okay, nice. So obviously you started the business. She fell pregnant.
Yeah.
It was a challenge, but you decided, you know what, we're going to keep going anyway, even though it's challenging.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. That's motivating for me because I have fear when it comes to, you know, starting a family, but then you chase your goals and career and this. But
That's that. She's got her own company too.
Yep.
So she does all Botox and filler and stuff.
nice.
But she's
Sorry, bro.
all good, bro. She took a step back because she wanted to obviously have the babies and spend more time with the kids. So I put more focus into she still like got her company, but I put more focus into my company. She took a step back from hers, and it just worked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Was she understanding with the fact that you were doing so much work at the time, you know?
Yes, she was. She was supportive. Like, you would have the times where, like, you're going to be home. Like, if I could, I would be home all the time, but sometimes you just can't be home.
Yeah.
Got to make those sacrifices.
I've never been good at that, in relationships. Like, I've been in a few of them, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, if I'm working late and I get it. Like, it's hard, but I'm being logical about it. I understand it. But the girls are saying, oh, when are you coming home? You're always at work. Bruh, I fucking click it, Like, and it's like, it's a shame, but I also want to be home too, bro. So it's like, I know the feeling of being like, there's nothing I can fucking do, you know? And snapping isn't the answer. Like, trust me, as I'm getting older, I'm fucking learning these emotions, bro.
I used to snap all the time.
Yeah.
I say to some of the boys too, like, when you're at work all day, when you come home and you get bombarded with all these things, you're going to snap.
Yeah.
And it's sad because we've had a bad day at work. We go home and take it out on our partners.
Yeah.
And our partners deal with it. We're so comfortable with our partners, they say one thing wrong and that stressful day takes out on all them. And we say things that we don't meant to say, stuff like that. Yeah.
And it's a shame, bro, because it's like reality, it's like I think as men, we don't want the day to get any more stressful, right? It's like, I've already dealt with all this stuff now. It doesn't matter if it's more chores or tasks or a conversation you've been putting off that now comes up, whatever it is. Sometimes there's literally nothing that can be said. You're going to snap anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not, I think we try and blame people sometimes. We blame our partners or even our siblings or roommates, whoever we live with, right? We blame these people for making our day worse, but it's like, we would have snapped no matter what they said.
Exactly.
So we kind of have to take a bit more of a fucking, all right, we leave what we have there, and we fucking start a new thing when we come home, bro, you know? My old boss used to say to me, you come to work to escape what's going on at home and then go back home to escape how it is at work, you know? So when did all this mental health, is it even men's or is it mental health? Like,
mental health for men's.
Yeah.
So I specialize in men's, and like the main goal is I'll talk about it later, going into the juvies and helping the younger boys too. But so obviously had the company going, and then back in 2022, I was still dealing with mental health. I didn't speak about it. I was always angry. Bit of road rage. I used to road rage all the time. I used to just be angry at everyone. It was so draining.
So you'd always like never spoke about what's going on, right?
Never spoke about it.
And you've painted a picture of having a lot of things so far in life, fucking, even if it's traumatic, you know, nightmares from getting the stabbing, or you've got juvie, you got relationships, families, things, like all these work stress. To never let anything out yet, bro, is like, bro, it's a lot.
Yes,
I can feel ya.
I was like a ticking time bomb. Yeah. And I would road rage all the time. I'd go to work. I'd argue with customers. I'd argue with other workers at work. And I was bad. And then I was working on a Sunday once in 2022, July 2022. I was working on a Sunday. I was doing a job for this builder. I went to his site. I tipped a load out. Builder wanted it there. And then there was this guy who lived next door. He was an Indian bloke. He come out, started carrying on, started taking videos of me dumping there. I said, the builder wanted it here. I said, you can take videos of the builder's sign and contact the builder. I can give you his number. I said, don't video me.
Yeah.
And me being a, like...
clicker.
Yeah. I said to him, and then he got in my face, and then it started from there. It was like push and shove. I pushed him back. He landed on the fence, split his face open. I jumped in my truck and took off. Then he called council. Council came 2 days later, on the Monday, the next day. I was back at work. Council came to the job site, asked some questions. He started video recording me. when people video record me, I get very, obviously after everything that's happened, I get funny with people. I clicked it. I said, listen, don't video record me. This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. And he was following me, and it was like he was tormenting me.
And who was recording you? The council guy or the Indian
council
neighbor?
guy? The council guy. He had a GoPro on his chest. Yeah, he was following me. Then I walked away. My brother was working with me. We're building like a retaining wall. I walked away. I said, don't fucking record me. I said, piss off. I walked away from him, but he kept going. Worst thing he could do, just kept going. Then I told him to fuck off. He went down to the bottom of the job site, and I continued working. And then when I was continuing working, he was there. Another guy pulled up, and they were screaming out to me. I was screaming back, and I said, you know what? Fuck this. I drove my Bobcat down there. I jumped out. We're face to face. Bit of a push and shove. His camera smashed on the ground. Nothing major. And then left it at that. And then I thought he was going to call the police. So I was waiting at the job site, doing my job, thinking the police was going to come. Cops didn't come. And then that was on the Monday. Then on the Wednesday, the police came to my house. They knocked on the door. I've got the footage on my phone. Pretty bad. They came to my door, knocked on the door. There's about 6 police officers. They came, and I've had run-ins with the police growing up. Like, they've bashed me a number of times, put me in hospital. They knocked on the door. I was there. My wife was 38 weeks pregnant with my son.
It's like 2 to 3 weeks out.
My daughter was a year and a half old.
Wow.
They knocked on the door. I answered the door, and 6 or 7 coppers there with gloves. That's intimidating. I know what you're here to do. If you came with 2 police officers, talk to me nicely, it'd be fine. So I just closed the door on them, and then they tried to boot the door down. And I said to my wife, I said, go into the back room because they're here to get me. So I opened the door, and they just rushed in. They grabbed me. They pulled me out. I knew to stay in front of the cameras, and they had me against the wall. There was one on one arm, one around my neck, and 2 on the side. And then he was pulling my arm that way. The other ones were pulling it that way. Then I ripped my arm back this way, and the copper behind me just big elbow to the back of the head.
Oh.
Yeah, then that set me off. They all got me, and they dragged me around to the driveway. This was in the front door. This happened. They dragged me around to the driveway, and then I remember they were scruffling me with me. And then they took me to the ground, this copper coming around from the side, big king hit straight to my head, slammed me on the ground, bashed me on the ground. My wife's 38 weeks pregnant, holding my daughter there, screaming. Neighbours come running over. They told the neighbours to stand back. They put me in the police car, took me to the police station. I ended up going to hospital that night because what they did to me, a few bruises and stuff. Went to the hospital, went back to the police station. They wrote this big report. Then went to court the next day. I said, I'm going to get out. It's nothing bad. The report that they made, they said I assaulted 5 police officers, resisted arrest, intimidated police, and then 2 days before that, the council guy said I assaulted the council, intimidated council, damaged his camera, picked his car up with the Bobcat and flipped his car over. And then 2 days before that, the Indian guy said I bashed him, I grabbed his phone, and I smashed his face in. So the judge looks at this whole thing and says, wow, like in a matter of 4 days, you've done all this. You're going straight to jail. So this is 2022, and my wife's 38 weeks pregnant. My daughter's a year and a half, and they took me to Park Lee. And I was there for about 26 days straight. 24 of those days, they put me in a room, isolation, because they had isolation going on. I was in a room like smaller than this section, 24/7. Wasn't even allowed out for like 5 minutes for nothing, no exercise, nothing. So from having a family, a business and everything to going straight to that after turning my life around from when I was a kid, man, I was like in this cell, can't do nothing, can't make phone calls, can't help run my business. My wife's about to give birth. I'm having panic attacks like, fuck, I'm helpless. I can't do nothing. So paid for lawyers, went to court. They refused bail, tried again. And after 26 days, I got out. Wow. And then that's when when I got out, they put me on house arrest for a year when I got out. So I still couldn't work. So I had this business that I started, and all the savings that I saved was just going into the business. And they put me on house arrest, and I came back home. My wife gave birth, and it was just, everything was overwhelming. And then that's when about 7 times I tried to take my life. And then my wife was there, luckily, to save me. And after trying to take my life and getting through it, and then I went and sought help. I went and did a men's group. That was the best thing. The best thing I did was a men's group.
And where did you find this men's group?
I found it through, I think my solicitor mentioned a men's group, and then I found it through them. It was free to go. I went and did it. The reason I like the men's group is because there was about 10 of us around, and like no one really wanted to speak at the first. But when everyone started speaking about their problems, you can think, fuck, I relate to the same thing. Like how you feel when you go home, or how you deal with things and how you feel against things, I feel exactly the same way. So it was just like, it was 6 weeks, and one day a week, everyone was speaking, everyone same symptoms, like dealing with the same things. Oh, I act like that. I react to things like that. And it made me realize, like, fuck, like everyone, it's not just me going through it, there's a lot of other people going through it too. And when I finished a men's group, I started seeing a psychologist, and then I realized, like, fuck, you hear all these people that are dealing with mental health, that they take their own lives, they got nice cars, they got nice houses, they got a family. Why are they doing it? And I realized I experienced that, and I was in that dark place. And I realized when you're in that dark place, no matter what you got or who you have around you, you've got no control. It's hard to describe, but if you've experienced it, you've got no control whatsoever. And when I was in that dark place, I had no control. Now that I've got through it and I've overcome it, I feel good, and now I can help others. But when you're in that dark place, it's a dark place, and you've got it just takes control of you, and there's nothing you can do, and it's scary, very scary. And that's why you hear of these people. Oh, he had kids. Why did he do that? It's just, it takes over you. It's bad out there, and that's when I started realizing that, and I started getting better. I started no more fighting, no more arguing. Like if I see people arguing on job sites, I'll go up and say, boys, like, what's going on? Like, let's talk it out. Like, do you know what I mean? Life's too short. You don't have to do this. Being angry all the time takes up too much energy. So I said, like, it's a bad thing. So I'm going to try and help people. This is why I started this men's group, Dream Big SWS. Dream big, so you can dream big. That's the goal. And SWS stands for Southwest Sydney. So it's going to be a story of myself, like from growing up as a kid from Southwest Sydney, growing up from where I was to where I've become. And I want to give back and help a lot of people. And when I started this back in October. I wanted to start it earlier, but it took me a year because I was like nervous, wanted to speak on camera, and it's a big thing speaking about mental health. And then it was a year. I wanted to keep doing it like probably a year ago, but then I eventually got to it October that just went. Made some videos, done a beach meet. So much people was reaching out. Older generation too. I know like 50, 60-year-olds that I work with, they reach out. Younger boys reach out. So much people are going through so much things, and they're too worried or ashamed to speak about it. And I'm trying to break that and say that, like, don't be worried, don't be ashamed, don't be scared. Like, if you got something going on, talk. It's the best thing you can do, because when you hold it in and it builds up, it's like a ticking time bomb. And if you don't let it out, something's going to trigger it, even if it's a year or 6 months. And you could do something so stupid, you can accidentally kill someone, you can actually do something to yourself. It gets overwhelming. So the best thing you can do is speak about it. And that's why I've started this men's mental health journey, is to try and help people and say it's okay to speak about it. Don't be ashamed. It's not weak to speak. It's okay not to be okay. Just all these things. And it's good. It's a good journey. A lot of people are reaching out, and I feel good helping people about it.
Oh, bro, it's one of the...
So good.
It's going to be an amazing journey, bro. It's never going to stop getting better as well. Like that feeling of being able to help people. They say charity is a gift you give yourself, bro, because it feels so good to actually help someone. It really does. And circle back a little bit what you were saying as before, like that feeling of you know, getting to the point of taking your own life and people snapping and losing control, like that moment of darkness, bro, like that black dog or that dark cloud, or however people metaphorically try and describe it. When you're in it, it's like you've always been in it, you know? Like, it's like you forget every happy memory. You forget the people that love you, the people that you love. You forget your favorite things to do. Like, I get there sometimes today. Like, if I'm, like, it's like I get there often, but it's like, because I've been listening and I take the advice from people, and I've been trying to get through mental health myself as I've gotten older. I know that that's just a moment, bro, you know? But it's only because I've been through that moment a few times. When you're in there, nothing else matters, bro. Yeah. Like, because you actually don't have the capacity in your mind to be able to think outside of that problem that you're dealing with in that moment. And if you've got 100 problems, bro, like, it's just going to be worse, bro. Like, yeah, bro, it's actually crazy. When you were speaking about the men's group, right, And you were saying that when other people were speaking, you can think to yourself like, oh, fuck, I am actually like that too.
Yeah.
The reason why we feel like we're dealing with our problems and we're the only people is because they're not speaking about them. As soon as we start speaking, it's not like it's one, going to help us. If we can let the things off our chest, then we can start to feel better. But two, the person listening, they're the ones being helped. They're the ones that's like, they're helping us, but they're being like, oh, fuck, I felt like that before. Or if they haven't, later on, they're going to be like, I remember when Doxie felt like that, bro, when he told me that. I started doing NA, Narcotics Anonymous, and the first thing I realized in these rooms was by listening to other people unload their problems, bro. They're just trying to, release some of their built-up tension for the day, week, month, year, however long it's been. I'm like, bruv, I fucking relate to that.
Yeah.
Sister, I relate to that. Uncle, I relate to that, bro. There's a room full of people, and I'm thinking to myself, like, how the fuck does everyone in this room think the way I think, bro? Then when it's finally my turn to speak, finally my turn to speak, bro, I'm like, you guys have said it all for me, bro, I actually got my medicine tonight from everyone else speaking. It's crazy that by not speaking, you're doing a disservice to yourself and to others, bro.
Yeah.
And to others. So in October, what was the first thing you did to try and get this ball rolling, What was the first thing you did?
Just put a video up. I was just walking with my dog. A few people helped me. Like, I rang a few people to get advice. I'll never forget that. So
people that make videos, is that what you mean?
Yeah, people that, in the social media business. Yeah. I've spoken to them. They told me what to do. Just go for it. And no matter what you do, always someone's going to have something to say. Mm-hmm. I was just nervous, just like being in front of the camera, because I've always been shy growing up, not speaking about, and especially speaking about mental health. It's a big thing. But yeah, so I started my first video, and then it felt good talking about it. And then a lot of people reaching out. Like, I can help a lot of people here. So much people reaching out.
Well,
which was good.
How was those nerves, bro? Were you nervous as fuck to post it, or did it feel weird?
The first one, I was nervous to post it.
What about recording it? How did that feel?
When I was recording, I was alright because I had my headphones in. I was going for a walk. Yeah. I had my dog with me. Mm-hmm. It was good. I was just cruising. Had the trees going. It was good recording. So I just spoke what was on my mind. Yeah, nice. Straight from the heart, just spoke, and then. Nice. When I hit that post button, I'm like, here it is. Turned out to be good. That
first post is a nerve-wracking one, bro. Yeah. But most people post for their own self-benefit, coming from a place of, wanting the attention, not from a place of wanting to help. Yeah. I guarantee that feeling you had would have been a different feel than I think most people have poking their first video.
I wanted to do it because I knew people would probably message saying, doing this for attention. Nothing like that. I don't have to go and help people. I want to help people because I know what it's like after experiencing it. I do little giveaways here and there on my posts. Sometimes, like I gave someone $200. All they had to do was just like be following me and just like thanks for their support. So I chose one of the followers. He won $200.
That's mad.
One of our other followers won a night stay at the Sofitel.
Mad.
Just before Christmas, another follower won $500 cash.
Wow.
That's out of my own pocket. I work hard for my money. It's out of my own pocket, but that's me giving back. Saying thank you and appreciate everyone supporting and appreciate the love.
That's mad, bro.
So that's me giving back out of my own pocket. Like I said, there's always going to be haters saying stuff, but I just say to people, just do what makes you happy. Whatever you dream of, whatever you want to do, just chase your dreams and just stick to it and just ignore what people say around you and put you down. Just do what makes you happy.
Yeah,
when you start to realize that and you start to love yourself and realize that it's not about what's going on around there. Like, look at me, I've got all this and I want to look cool. It's not all about that. You can have like look at me, I'm comfortable, I've got nice cars, nice things, good family and all that. None of that matters unless you're right within yourself. You got to get your mental health straight and you got to know that to become good.
It's an unspoken truth about the world, brother. It's like you have to be able to keep working in every field, you can't stop working on your fitness, you can't stop working on your career, you can't stop working on your family, your relationship as a parent, but also your spirituality, your mental health. Like, all these things need to be worked on as well, but we don't teach or learn that you have to find healthy ways to deal with your emotions. Like, the way people deal with their emotions is like drinking, drugging, gambling, binging in food. Like, how often do you hear that, like, what you should be doing is going for a walk, you know? Like, you hear this message, I swear I must hear it once a fucking quarter. You hear someone making a nice video about it. And it's only because I've built my algorithm for it, bro, you know? You don't hear that, because if you don't, and it's like, if you don't work on yourself, if you don't try and reflect and see, why did I snap? Why did I do this? You will get worse, bro.
Yes,
You're only going to
100%.
go one of two ways. You can choose to become a worse father, husband, co-worker, employer, employee, son, and you can choose to be a worse neighbor, or you can choose to be a better one. You can't just maintain fucking flat. It's impossible.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. Like, the support that you would have got was mad. I'm glad that people came to that meetup and stuff.
It was good. A lot of people couldn't come because there was a football tournament, but I'm going to do another one in January. But the first one was good because I know what I don't need and what I do need. Yeah. So yeah, it was good.
Nice.
For like 12 or 13 of us.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I'd love to come to this one in January, bro.
Yeah.
He'd be mad to come for that. I'm gonna put you in touch with a few people. You might have seen them online already, but they're people that just share the same passion as you, bro, for helping, especially around mental health.
Yeah.
I sat down with a lad named Aaron Huey quite a while ago, and he's due to come back on soon. I'm gonna have him over again, and he focuses on construction, you know, men in construction, tradesmen and things like this, and goes to job sites and talks about mental health and tells people it's not weak to speak as well. And
yeah, that's good. That's really good.
There's another lad from the Kaizen Path, that says the organisation that he's made with a couple other people as well, and they're over in the Hills District, over in near Rouse Hillish, Bella Vista, doing the same kind of thing, you know, getting lads together, because he's gone through and watched, he hasn't gone through it himself, but he's watched other people go through mental breaks and stuff as well, and it's mad, bro. I feel like we're getting these communities going, bro, you know, and we haven't had them before. Maybe we have, I just haven't noticed them, but we haven't had them like we have them now. I feel like we're starting to have people like yourself who are just feeling this drive and this passion to help, bro, and it's going to fix it. It's going to fix the world, bro. It's going to fix the world.
That's the main goal, Yeah.
It's all about prevention, eh? It's actually prevention. Once you're in that dark place, bro, you're in that dark place. 100%. You just cross your fingers and hope they get out of it, because... Bro, if I'm in that dark place, no one fucking tell me what to do, I'm not listening.
You don't listen to that. It's scary when you're in there, man. Yeah. Very scary. That's why you got to try and stop people from getting to that dark place and, like, letting them know it's okay to talk. So my main goal is to, like, obviously going for the juveniles. I want to get in there eventually to speak to the younger kids and say, look, I've been to where you are. I want to try and set up a path, like, I do construction and landscaping. A lot of people in the industry, where I can get them on like an apprenticeship or a job program to come out of juvie. We can put you on doing an apprenticeship, doing landscaping, try and help the younger kids too. Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of younger kids that don't have that help. Yeah. A lot of kids come from broken homes or deep in the bush that don't have that support. So I want to go in there and support them and try and get them jobs, just help where I can.
Bro, that's a great one. That's a great one, because me personally, the one thing I can take as much credit, you know, like my mum and dad have been very supportive. Like, they've also like tried to get me to pull my head in through the years, and I'm going through crime and drugs and things like this as well. I fucking barely listen. I can't be honest. I feel guilty as I get older for it all. But I also had positive role models inside of my career, bro. I got an apprenticeship just because I thought, fuck school, bro. I need something else to do. And I was very fortunate that I had positive influences. I had kickboxing instructors that were positive influences, lads that were out of jail telling me like fucking mad stories about stealing hotties and bro, a hectic story. They were mates with all my favourite rappers and shit. Like, but then after telling us this crazy story about fucking jail or fucking going out, getting up to mischief, he'd be like, then I served fucking 8 years after that. You know, I didn't see my mum. I didn't see anyone. And it's like, but then he's like, but now life's hectic. I'm a kickboxing instructor. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So like I hold a lot of value being an influential lad. Never had older siblings. Yeah. I always had people I'd look up to in the wrong places too, bro. And they got me in a lot of trouble. And then as soon as you get yourself in trouble, that's when the fucking black dog starts creeping in on you, bro. You know, starts creeping in. So getting people in apprenticeship, it's a hectic start, bro. Hectic start.
That's the goal. I'm going to get there. I'm going to push myself.
Yeah.
I want to get there and I want to help as many people as I can. Yeah. So that's the main goal.
It's inspiring, bro, because you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot more than I think a lot of people would be doing, regardless of doing this mental health passion as well. Because You're a father, all right?
Yes.
And you're running your own business, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people don't start their own business because they're a father, or a lot of people put off becoming a father because they're running their own business.
It's full on. Like, some of the boys with me, how do you do it? What are you doing? Sometimes I'm working. Sunday morning, I'm going to a job. Or how do you do it? I said, I don't know, man.
I think I know, bro. I think it's because for everything it might be hard, I think you enjoy what you do, bro, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think I might have a fucking spider on my head, bro. I can feel something crawling on me. I know what it's like, bro. I love fucking pushing myself, bro.
Yeah.
I'm starting up again in January doing night shift. I'm only going to do a night shift, so I've got days and nights to be able to be awake, bro, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, now you're doing content. Content's a hard enough thing to keep up with, bro. Now you're fucking organising these meetups and shit, bro.
It's full on, yeah.
Like, you're filling your platter, bro.
Yeah.
And it's mad to see.
Yeah.
Inspiring me. I want to be more charity. I want to be more giving. I want to help people more. I can't tell myself, bro, I'm doing enough. I'm not doing enough, bro. Because people like you, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's fucking... I can't wait. Because you went to this juvie, I think that'll be a good place to start, bro. I think like it takes... relatability. That's the one thing people need, bro.
Been through it. I know what it's like. There's a lot of people that two paths you can choose. There's a good path or a bad path, and there's three paths. You can end up jail all your life, dead, OD, or a good path. And some people don't have that support, so I want to try and give them that support. Yeah,
we say in NA, there's jails, institutions, death, or a new way of living. You know, the only thing you have to change is everything. It's actually
when you start traveling too. Have you traveled overseas?
I've traveled like holiday wise. Like I've gone to a few places like Thailand a bunch of times, Bali, Fiji, New Zealand, fucking Malaysia, Singapore. I've done like local places. It's just everyone's so fucking different from the next.
But when you start traveling, you know yourself, and you start even on cruise ships and you travel overseas. There's so much more to life. Just doing the same dumb shit here all the time.
Yeah.
You see life differently. So enjoyable life.
Yeah.
It's just how you want to tackle it.
It's a shame because like I've met people that have never left the area.
Yeah.
I've dead set met people that have never fucking left the area and like let alone left the country, let alone been to another state.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. People just aren't. Seeing the world is one of the reasons I'm still alive, bro. I can't wait to see as much of it as possible.
There's so much out there. There's so much to do.
Yeah. Let me just fucking fix my hair, bro. I swear to God, there's a fucking spider crawled in my hair. Hopefully it's just a little money spider, but if he's not, bro, I'll get powers anyway. It'll be sweet. It'll be sweet. And I think that's another reason, bro. Like, I hate to always bring my subject back around to drugs as well, but it's like I always find myself doing it. I think drugs hold a lot of people in their own shell mentally and then physically in their location as well. You know, even if it's just weed, people are just like, it's like, oh my God, bro, I hate to be that voice. I want to tell people what to and what not to do. It's not what my job is, but like I just find that like some people when they're making the wrong choices, which is their choice to do, they just get stuck in a spot, and then they get stuck in a spot, and then their mental health starts to go down, bro. We're designed to be exploring. Yeah. But I reckon for hundreds of thousands of years, we did nothing but explore. We didn't have houses, bro. We didn't have fucking shit like this.
Just going from country to country,
Yeah. Even if it's just walking, bro, your whole life, going from one place to the next, bro, you know?
It's so good, but like even going camping and stuff like that, being out in the open, the bush, the trees, the birds, it's just peaceful.
Yeah.
Just look at the sun, look at the sky, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've had a few wellness centres reach out to.
Oh yeah.
Hold some groups there, which is good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you, since getting into the space, have you noticed a bit more of a community than you were aware of before? Like, have you noticed that there is a bit of support coming online from people who are doing wellness and mental health, things like this?
There's some support out there, and I appreciate everyone reaching out. It was good. There's a lot out there. It's just a matter of like you said, speaking about it. Getting it out there. Yeah, getting it into people's feeds. Yes. Yeah. We're going to do, I think next year I'm going to do a proper launch, just organising all that too. We're going to start doing car shows. So we'll have a car show. We're going to have some bands, some like jumping castles, face painting. It's like a day out thing. Yeah. That's doing a lot behind the scenes for that. But I'm going to get shirts and stuff made, just trying to get out there more. Yeah, nice. And how's your missus feel about you on your path that you're on at the moment? Is really she good. Supportive of it at all? Really good. Yeah, that's cool, bro. Like, I want everyone to know too, that's like, we're all not perfect. I still deal with it. I still deal with mental health sometimes. I have a stressful day. I snap. Sometimes I say things to my wife that I shouldn't say, but we're just angry. But acknowledging it and trying to get help is the first start. Yeah.
Awareness, bro. Awareness. As soon as you become aware to what you're doing, it's almost like we're stuck in tunnel vision, for fucking years with these blinders like a horse on a racetrack, bro. Yeah. And as soon as you just fucking become a little bit aware of what's going on, you're not going to become Superman. You're not going to instantly become the most perfect picture boyfriend or fucking co-worker or anything, but you can get there, you know. It's all about trying to be better, trying to become perfect, not being perfect. I don't know if women, I've heard people say for a very long time, I don't know if men have had the support in place to be able to speak freely, not feel judged. Yeah. I don't know lately if women have it either, I'm starting to think. Like, I really don't know. Like, because I just don't know. It's not in my algorithm, in my feeds. But
yeah, so I don't know much about, I know some girls I speak to, I ask them about it. They can speak to each other like easily than what men can, because like we're painted to be all these big tough people, but same thing. They'd be going through it too, but I haven't experienced it. I don't know anyone that has, and they speak freely with each other. But
but I'm just wondering as well. Like, I wonder if it could be influential as well. If all these lads are getting together and they're starting to understand, like, okay, maybe I'll start opening up a bit more. They can probably take that home, bro, and become like the first person in their own household to do it as well. Sometimes women might not be doing it either. Yeah. You know, sometimes we've got to give women a bit more credit, bro. You know, maybe girls opening up about how they're feeling and shit. We've always like, you know, what it's like, bro. You're like fucking women, bro, feelings, talking about their shit, bro. We don't give them no credit, we could have been learning off them, bro, this whole time.
They can open up so easily. But other way around, it's hard for a man to open up to his partner.
Bro, I even say to my missus all the time, like, I don't cry. Like, bro, if she watches this, she'll find out. Every now and then, one might drop, bro. I'll grab that shit, but I'll push it back, you know? Like, if she's not looking, bro, I'm fucking turn around, bro, you know? But,
I watched the Lion King when Mufasa died. I put a tear in my eye.
I was watching that scene this morning, bro. That's crazy. I was watching that scene this morning.
Were you?
Watching it on YouTube. But I'm honestly, it's mad that you're going down this pursuit, bro. And the only thing that ever would have got there is you actually going through all this hardship yourself. You know, I don't know if you believe in anything spiritually or destiny wise or anything like that, bro, but it takes broken people to help broken people, you know. It takes people to walk through fire, to guide people back through it. And there's a mad saying that I heard this year, like, you don't have to be on top of the staircase in order to be able to tell people, like, hey, come, like, it's mad up here, let me help everyone that's down. You only have to be 1 or 2 steps above to reach down, and then you can actually help someone, bro. Like, the bigger and better we get as people, the less relatable we are, bro. I think it's our job the entire way to try and help bring people along with us, bro. You know, it's our job the whole time. It's influence. It's influencing the right things, bro. And you're gonna notice that through this content journey, bro. Like, it's crazy and it's a mad feeling. But when people do reach out and send that message, like, it'll never stop becoming a feeling of like, fuck, I'm glad that it's helping people, bro. Yes. It will never stop. Yeah. And sometimes it comes from places you would never expect it to. Never expect it. What about people in your real world, you know, not outside of content? Like, is there people in life that are being supportive, people that don't understand it? How do you feel like your message is coming across to people in your real world?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have been supportive. Like, people that I've known, no negative comments. A couple of people here and there chucking in my face, but
yeah, it'll happen, it'll happen. Do you find that most people think when you are having these conversations with people, do you find that most people don't have a place to talk about things, or do you think that a lot of people do and only some people don't have a place to talk, you know?
Nah, yes, some people don't. I talk to some people. I talk at 4 o'clock in the morning on their way to work on the phone for an hour or so. But a lot of people that ring me and check in on me to see how I'm going. It's good it's a good feeling when people come in and check in on you and stuff like that, because you're just trying to tell them that it's okay.
Yeah, it's the best feeling in the world, bro. Like, that once a week men's group that you were doing when you were doing it, like you're saying it was 1 day a week you were doing it?
One day a week, went for 6 weeks. We were actually, when it came to the end, we were disappointed.
Yeah.
We didn't want it to end.
I think there's something about the consistency of continuously doing it week by week, at least. Right, people, if you could do it every day, you can do it every day. But if you can only do it once every fortnight or once every month, like people should be giving themselves that time. Yeah. I think everyone should be doing something like it, you know. I go to a church, so I feel like I have a bit of community in that regard. Then I've also got my NA meetings where I feel I've got more commonality than I've ever felt in any room before. And these things do make a massive difference in my mental health, bro. But if I didn't have these things, I'd be looking for a different group, bro, you know? Especially if you can find a group where everyone's main goal is to get better, you're in the right room, bro.
100%.
If you're in a gym, everyone's in there for their own reasons, bro. Mental health, own reasons. Like, they're the most amazing rooms in this whole world, bro. I had a point I was going to make before on the mental health thing, but I fucking lost it. I fucking
always
lost
the case.
Damn it, I was holding on to it too.
Yeah, I'm going to do another beach meet in January. I think my goal was once a month do it.
Yeah.
A few of the boys rang me and said, when's the next beach meet?
Yeah, mad.
Being so busy time of year. I'll get to it. I'll put another post up in the next day or so. Yeah. Probably do the end of January or something like that.
Yeah. That's cool, bro. It also gives people something to look forward to as well, bro. Exactly. You know, like, and when you do these meet and greets, like, or meetups, however you describe it, like, is the goal to have a bit of time to talk, you know?
Yeah, time to talk. Our last one, a few of the boys were talking. Some of them walked off. Yeah. Had a game of touch. Had a barbecue. So it'll be all that again. I think the game of touch, bringing everyone together, having a bit of fun, getting amongst it. It's just a couple of hours. It's good. And then it's an open space where people are all there and they know the reason. Like if they are dealing with anything, you can speak. Everyone's related to each other, like relates the same thing, same story. Yeah, it's mad. I'm glad you said that in the way you said it too, because it reminded me of the point I had before, bro, about how important it is to have groups like that out there. Because I'm very fortunate, and just like you were saying before, it feels good when people are calling you, you know, checking in on you, and you have people you speak to for an hour in the morning, bro. Even at 4 a.m. there's someone to speak to, bro. Like, I count my lucky stars every day that I'm able to have my contact list that I have, you know, like, but not everyone has that. Yeah. There's a stat out there, bro, that 1 in 10 people have no one, not a single person. 1 in 10 people have no family to reach out to, no friends. Like I meet these people regularly, you know, like I come into contact with them, bro, and it's like 1 in 10 people having no one. I can't imagine how that feels. I can only try, you know, like I can. And it's like I barely can have the empathy that they deserve either, because I don't know what it's like. But to know that there's groups out there that are free to join where you can get your medicine from. Yeah. Like, bro, I don't know. It blows my mind that the Australian government hasn't already built fucking things for that in the first place. I don't understand why they haven't. And another thing is too, with helping yourself and like going to psychologists, it costs a lot of money. This is why, like, think about it. Let's say you get to earn a weekly wage of $1,000. You pay your rent. You pay for your bills, you pay for your shopping, and you got like $150, $200 left over. You look at it and say, $150, that's what it's going to cost me to see a psychologist. Fuck, I'll be right. Yeah. $150, I'm not paying that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's like. I'm not paying $150. I'm fine. But really, you're not fine. People say, I'm fine. It's how expensive it is. It's the wait time. One of those times I tried to reach out to, what was the page? Suicide line or something. I was on the phone for 28 minutes. Oh. I hung up. Oh. Because that's one of the stages where I tried to take my life, where I literally, the ambulance came, the police came, I was really bad. But before that, I was on the phone to, what are they called? Something. 28 minutes I was on there. Suicide prevention, maybe? Something, they advertise it. Yeah. Like, I'm on hold. Like, it's hard enough for me to ring, let alone be on hold. Yeah, I don't think there's enough resources out there. Nah, there's definitely. Like the government should be doing more to help, because it's a big thing. Yeah, and bro, look at the budget that's been given to. And it's, I'm not trying to get political at all, believe me, but it's like budgets that are going towards the NDIS. Like, there's clearly money that can be used for the right reasons, bro. I think we should have these support health. We should have things like NDIS, and I'm not trying to say they shouldn't be spending it, but if they can spend it somewhere, they can spend it somewhere else too, bro. It's not the entire. They spend so much money on stupid things. Bro, when they could actually look and help so many people when they just bro. They send so much money overseas. Like, no, bro, it's work crazy. On Australia. Do us help the Australian people. Yeah. But it's a big thing, man. I've been through waves of seeing a psychologist myself, bro. I've even in school I had counsellors. I've had fucking people, because I was a spastic. Can't lie to you. Like I needed one for everyone else, bro, not for me, you know. But
Yeah, seeing a psychologist, I honestly think it was one of the best things I've ever did. And I looked forward to it every week. If you go to the doctors, you can get a mental health plan.
And you still have to pay a little bit.
You still have to pay. It's like, I think you get
10 sessions or 12 sessions for free.
Yeah, I think it's 12 sessions for free. They're not even free either. It's 12 sessions at a subsidized rate where they'll cover like $250 of it.
Yeah.
So you can find a psychologist for $250. There's heaps of them out there. You just have to get yourself into the schedule and the slots.
Finding the right ones.
It's also hard.
I went to like 4 or 5 different ones.
Yeah.
Before I found the right one.
Yeah.
Found the right one, and then she ended up leaving. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done the men's group? Like, I've seen a lot of psychologists. I felt like the best thing that worked for me was a men's group.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was. I was a bit funny doing a men's group. But yeah, psychologists do help. But I feel like the men's group helped me massively.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I think so.
Other people, you see other men, you see younger men, stronger men, tattoos, you know what I mean? All different people.
Yeah.
And all the same.
Yeah. And I think everything comes for different reasons as well, you know? Like, today, I think any type of group would be my best case scenario to be a part of.
Yeah.
When I was going through some of the things I was going through in the past, like, I just wanted to fucking dump and unload, and I honestly didn't even give a fuck who it was. I was fortunate enough that my psychologist that I found a lot of listening with that lad. Like, he listened, and I felt him listen. Nice. And I just, honestly, I don't even know if I would have given a fuck if he did or not. I just knew I had to get some shit off my chest, bro. I almost used the entire 12, maybe 13 sessions. It is 13 sessions. I might have used all of them, you know? And I think the only reason I stopped doing it in the first place, I was even starting to feel better, bro. I reckon I went for weeks and I was still good. I'm just like, I can't wait to go talk to this guy, you know? But yeah, I'll never shy away from it, bro. If you're sick, go to the doctor, you know, and if you're sad, fucking speak about it, bro. Yes. Like, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why it has to be such a wooey fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think it's starting to change, bro. You know? Do you think it's starting to change?
I 100% think it is. Like, when you think about the old school,
yeah.
And now that everything's coming through, it's starting to change a lot, and it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really good.
I think Australia might be one of the countries leading, bro, in the wave of as well, you know.
Yeah.
I think other countries like America and parts of the UK and things as well, like, they're doing good.
Yeah.
But Australia, like, I feel like we are a community, you know.
Yeah.
Whether we want to agree with it or not, fuck. Look at what happened to Bondi the other day. One thing like that happens,
everyone gets
together.
Yeah.
No one's fucking picking sides, bro. No one's saying, fucking
this, that.
Like,
no,
I don't even know a single Jewish person. I got to be honest. I don't think I do. But like, finding out that happened to Australians, people are just in Australia. Like, that brings everyone together, bro. Yeah. Like, it's
and you can see everyone unite together. Everyone down there.
Yeah, bro. I think they had like 2,000 people surf on that. There's like a memorial thing on last Saturday, I think.
That. Yeah.
2,000 people in the water. Bro, like, the amount of flowers that were given out, bro.
Yeah,
like,
crazy. We
are a country who cares about each other, bro. And it's a shame that we get inside our own heads and we think that no one cares, bro, you know? Yeah. We want someone to care. There's a really powerful thing that I like to say on this podcast as well, and I heard it from Will Smith. He says, the two most important things that you should do for yourself is read and run. If you run, you can learn to overcome that voice in your head that tells you can't.
Yeah.
And then you can become the narrator of your own story, not your own doubt, not your own fucking give in and suffering. You're in charge and you choose to keep going. And when you read, one really powerful thing about reading is you realize that anything you're going through, someone else has not only gone through it, but they've written about it too. Yeah. They've written how they got out of it, bro. I've said it before during this episode and I'll say it again. Like, it's almost amazing that we think we're so alone. Like, but we're not, bro.
Yeah.
We're not. Just takes getting together to do it.
100%, yeah.
What's some things you're looking forward to for 2026, bro? Like, if people are watching this episode, it must already be 2026. So, like, but yeah, we're in the last couple of days of it now, of 2025. We're looking forward to.
Push my new company supporting men's mental health, pushing that to the next level, helping as many people as we can, trying to get the word around and the stigma for men's mental health. Concentrate on my family and my business and just help a lot of people.
Yeah. And bro, you got heaps on your plate, bro.
So much, man.
It's actually mad. When you say it like that, it's mad, bro. It's so inspiring. I think the world's a better place, bro, because of people like you, you know. I think it takes a lot to be able to make that first post. I think a lot of people have these dreams and they leave them on the pillow, bro, you know.
Yeah.
It took you a while, as you said. But that's expected, bro. That's expected. It's fucking nerve-wracking making videos, 100%. Bro.
That's why I said in one of my posts, I said, no matter what you do, no matter helping people, not helping people. Someone's always going to have something to say. Chase your dreams. Do what makes you happy. You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. That's life. Don't be hard on yourself. You need to fail in life to improve. And you need to make mistakes to improve. I've failed and made mistakes so many times. But you just keep pushing through, you'll get there in the end.
I heard this thing at a church service once, and this lady was saying, be bold with your prayer, bro. And it doesn't matter if people are religious or believers or not, bro. Like, the same message is being put out by speaking things to existence, manifesting, working towards your goals and your dreams and your plans. Dream big, bro. It's a mad statement, bro. Dream big. And be expectant of it too, you know?
Yeah.
I like to say life will give you whatever you want. You won't get what you want when you want it, but when you get it, you'll realize it's what I've always wanted, you know?
Yeah.
And I have that moment all the time, bro. I'm always thinking to myself, like, fuck, bro, I wanted this. You know what I mean? I wanted this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. Bro, we're about to get towards the end of the episode. It goes faster than you think. It's 4:04. No, we've got a little bit of time. We've got a little bit more time. It's good. It's good. A little bit more time. 2026 is going to be a mad year. What's some of the most grateful moments you have from 2025? Any moments that are standing out?
Grateful moments in 2025. My son was born in November.
7 weeks, bro. You've had a few years since like a baby again.
Yeah.
Like, and what's it like? Is it like, oh, I remember this?
Sleepless nights.
Yeah.
And then got two young ones running around too.
Yeah.
Full on sleepless nights, but it's good.
How are they now? Are they aware that there's a baby? Like,
yeah,
they
they're really
understand
good.
the whole thing?
Yeah, they're
like,
really good.
Yeah, that's
still
cool.
fighting, you know, siblings are like.
Yeah. yeah.
But no, they're good. Stressful, but it's good.
Yeah.
Good experience.
Nice.
The best.
That's cool, bro.
No.
Is every experience different from the last, or are they all pretty much like similar?
All different experiences in their own little ways.
Nah, that's crazy, eh?
My son, my 3-year-old son, absolutely loves me. Doesn't want to barb anyone but me.
Yeah.
Wants to go in the trucks, loves bobcats, loves excavators, loves trucks. Comes to the yard, he sees them all. He's at the back with all these little machines, wants to come with me everywhere. Sometimes I take him to, if I go to meetings or stuff like that, or quote jobs, I'll take him with me.
Man.
We go have lunch together. He's still young, but he loves it.
Yeah.
Makes his day.
That's so hectic, bro. You got a little mate all the time, bro.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
He loves my red, I got a red car.
Yeah.
He loves that car.
Yeah.
It's like a race car. He loves going in it. He sits in the garage, toots the horn, pretends he's driving. It's the best.
Yeah, that's tight.
But yeah, good. For 2025, my son born. Starting this new journey, supporting men's mental health. That was a big thing this year.
It would have come pretty quick, I guess. You did this October meet, and then in November, your son was born. Like, the end of the year's been a fucking full-on year,
So
bro.
I think my first video was early October or end of September. One of there.
Yeah. It's crazy how that's not long. That's not long, bro. Like,
I know. That's not long at all.
That's so cool, bro. I'm very honoured to be able to have you in the start of this journey for this conversation, you know?
Appreciate it.
The origin stories are some of my favourite stories, bro, you know? Like, yeah.
That's good.
There's this cool thing, bro, where this podcast has magical powers, bro. I say it every few episodes, right? The Doxcast studio, people come into the studio, they tell me about things that they want to achieve. I'm very fortunate enough to get to people in their origin stories, and then I've been doing this for over 3 years now, bro. I watch people do the things they say they want to do, you know?
That's really good.
And the truth of the matter is the podcast isn't magic, obviously. I'm not trying to paint a picture that's not true. The truth is I get to capture the moments before the people do the things.
Be a good experience watching them grow over the years too.
It's mad. It's unbelievable. The only reason people wouldn't get what they want is if they stop doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's only because they've decided they want something else anyway. So it's not like it's the biggest problem in the world. But it's mad, bro. The universe does grant you these things as long as you keep going towards them. I bet as you said, you were stressed in 2019 when you started the business, bro. You know what I mean? Like, going through all this, fucking hell, I bet money was coming and going, but...
Coming and going. There was days where I'd be in minus and I couldn't even get food or nothing, but I just pushed through. That's the times you have to push through, because a lot of people give up, but you can't give up. You just got to keep pushing. Yeah. And just keep chasing your dreams and you'll get there in the end. I
bet that's a good advice as well, bro, because I bet a lot of people want to start their own business, and everyone that starts their own business, they're going to go through that part as well, bro. Yeah. But did the thought ever enter your mind at all, that thought of like, maybe I should just be an employee again? Did you have those thoughts?
It goes through my mind sometimes when it gets very stressful. Things get overwhelming. I'm like, I'll just get rid of everything and go back to him. Have one of those days, those moments. I'd sell everything. I put everything up for sale. Then I wake up the next day and saying, shouldn't have done that. But it's just part of the experience. Yeah. And you learn from it.
Yeah. What about the people side of being an employer? Like, is that interesting? Like having employees and having lads and guys?
It's good. I'm pretty easygoing because I wasn't like, I didn't like get handed down to me. So I've been through the trenches. I've worked my way up, so I know what it's like. So I come down and I get amongst them. I help. I mean, like some places you go, the bosses give orders around. They're rude. I get to their level. I work with them. I do labour work with them. We get along. We talk, stuff like that.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a leader and a ruler, bro. A ruler sits on his throne. A leader is at the front of the army.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a big difference between the two. And that's, the lads would probably have a lot more respect for you, bro, because you know what it's like when like a guy shows up on site with a suit and tie and a clipboard.
Starts giving you orders.
What? Like, not a chance, bud.
Yeah.
Like, jog on, you know.
Yeah. The good thing is I got my dad. My dad works for me. My brother works for me. My sister works for me.
That's cool.
My wife does all the office stuff.
That's sick.
Got my best mate that growing up, being colleagues together.
Pucks, yeah.
He's with me now.
Man.
And got a few other workers with me.
Yeah, that's sick, bro.
Yeah, that's good. It's something I'm building, trying to bring the family along at the same time. I'm not going to give handouts, like I said to him. You got to work your way.
Yeah. Play the part, bro. You know, like everyone's a team in this company.
Exactly. And we all work together, and we all put in. We all get there in the end.
That's mad, bro. I'd love to do that one day as well. I'm actually subcontracting. I'm starting in January, going out and doing it all. I guess my own ABN and insurances and taxes and all this fucking shit that I've never had to deal with, bro. I was running a business for 2 years. I didn't fucking have a single thing. I didn't have license. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a driver's license, bro. I was still driving around doing jobs, bro.
What were you doing?
Air conditioning and refrigeration is my trade. And I'm doing electrical now as well.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I swear, I've fucking winged it this far. Like, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. So now I'm keen to start.
So you're doing all like downlights and...
I do anything electrically, legally, license-wise. I'm only allowed to disconnect, reconnect.
Okay.
But we can't actually do our trade, refrigeration, air conditioning, without doing electrical. We have to. We have to be able to do it, or we can't do our trade. So there's grey areas. You know, you kind of get away with murder in some. But if you if murder happens, bro, you can't get away with nothing either. You know, so. Yeah, it's a hard one to work out, but it's cool, bro. I like it. I enjoy my trade. Like I enjoy hard work. Obviously, my goal is to fucking get off the tools somehow.
That's
if content takes off, bro. Like content takes off. It's mad to plan an escape, but yeah, for now, bro, I enjoy it. I need it. I need to fucking do shit. Yeah. If I'm not doing shit, I came from where I was doing this morning to here. I'm gonna go from here out again. I'm gonna go back.
You're like me. You just gotta be constant doing something.
Yeah.
When I'm sick or at home bored, that's dangerous for me because then when I'm bored or sick. So if I'm sick, I'm at home or something in bed. I start, what's for sale?
Oh, bro,
what should I buy? I buy all these things. I'm like, after I bought it, I said, why did I buy that for?
Bro, I'm so bad. Yeah. I knew. I got home last night at 10. I bought my dog 7 harnesses in different colours, and I bought 16 phone cases in different colours last night, bro. I don't need any of that shit.
You've ordered all of them?
I ordered it all, bro. I ordered everything. I paid for it all last night.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I've got a problem as well. That's why I need to be busy, It's like, if I'm not earning, bro, I'm throwing. It's one of the two.
Well, that's funny.
Oh, bro, it's been mad. I want to ask you my final question, all right? I've asked 172 times, give or take a couple of reoccurring guests, but I ask everyone the same question, and it's actually on the subject of mental health, which is why it's been such a mad conversation to have this one with you. Like, I genuinely find the truth in the fact that I wanted to have this conversation with you because I think the message you're putting out is so much more important than anyone else is fucking recognizing and realizing, bro, because 1 in 10 people have no one. 7.6 lads commit suicide every day, like over 7 lads a day. I think there's 10 in Australia.
2,500 last year, I think.
Yeah.
With Dying Lives.
Yeah, bro, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
There's 10 people a day in Australia. I think 7.6 of them are lads. So obviously all the love and support can go out there to as much women. I hope they get as much help as possible. But you know, it's like, bro, we are lads. We know what it's like to think and feel for a lad, bro. Yeah. Like there is a little bit of unrelatability in some regards, but I think any conversation around mental health, bro, is as important as it can possibly be. Yep. So my final question touches on it as well, bro. But if someone came to you for a piece of advice because they were feeling depressed, mostly they were just lost, is there any advice you'd give that person?
The advice I'd give them is go and speak to someone. It's the best thing you can do. You have to be true to yourself. That's the most important thing, and open up about it. And if there's no one there to support you, just reach out. There's people out there. Reach out to me or anything like that, and we'll help you get there. And there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, your link will be in the description, bro, if anyone happens to be watching this video and they know me and don't know you. So your Instagram's down below if anyone wants to click on that and send a message. I'm always open ears as well, bro. But just finding someone to speak to is the most important thing.
That's the most important thing, yeah.
I like they said the honesty part too. I don't know if I've heard, and that's why I love the question. 173 different answers, bro. Like, the honesty part is as important as talking in the first place, because if you're not telling the entire truth, the little bit that you hold on to, bro, like that bit's gonna eat you up, bro. We have a weird thing, when humans fucking hold things in our heads, bro. They fuck us up,
Yeah.
We have to let it out.
You can be telling something, but you're not telling the whole truth. So how are we supposed to know what's going on if you haven't told us the whole thing?
Yeah.
So be true to yourself, speak the truth, and be honest.
I think part of the magic is just letting it out, bro. Even if someone's coming to, if someone is also in a position where someone's coming to them, and they're like, oh, what do I say? How do I help someone? Now they're coming to me and unloading on me. Just listening is most of the answer, bro. Just listening. No one needs you to fix their problems. Like, they don't. They just need someone to tell their problems to.
Get it off their chest. Let them vent. Let them get it out.
It's one of the hardest things about having a girlfriend at times, like thinking, oh, they don't want me to fucking try and fix this. They just want to be able to tell me this, bro.
But when we argue, we let it out in our argument. That's the wrong way to let it out.
Yeah. Bro, I'm always trying to fix problems, It's like, it's not my job to fix everything, you know? Yeah. But I really appreciate you for coming and doing this episode. It's been hectic chatting with you. It's been fucking hectic. I think, as I said, bro, I appreciate you for the journey you're on. You're going through a lot in your life, bro, and we touched on a lot of it. But we barely got into much depth about all of it as well. Podcasts just aren't long enough. I need to get you back into the studio, bro. We're going to have to do another one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll run up a second episode in the future. We'll try and get it. We'll definitely get it in 2026. Let me come to this meet in January. If it's open invite, bro, I'm there.
100%, yeah.
And I want to keep seeing you do what you're doing, bro.
No worries. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's mad. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming on. For everyone listening as well, thank you for making it to the end of the episode. It was an amazing week this week. There'll be another one next week. That's a wrap. Beautiful, bro. Killed it. Easy. It goes quick, bro.